Is that what you're hoping to accomplish with Jake when he sat for most of the first period?
Yeah, you want a response in some way, shape, or form. 2 goals is a good response. Go to the net, shoot the puck, get in the shooting lane when you need to. Take a hit to get a puck out. There's details of the game that we expect. And it's a little bit about some of the message with these guys now. They've been in the league, but they're not, the Marshies of the world. It's a privilege to put on the Bruins sweater every night. And you might not have your A game, but you got to bring your B game to help the team win and be a good pro. And so that's a little bit of the message between periods. I didn't think that there was enough of that of late. It wasn't always necessarily tonight, but it kind of festered itself tonight. We delivered it, moved on, and you hope the player takes it to heart and doesn't take it personal. There's a few other guys that got that same message later in the game, and we'll see where it goes.
Clifton, okay.
He had an upper body injury. Will get checked out like a lot of these injuries right after. I just get he's not coming back. And then sometimes if it's real serious, they'll fill you in, but we'll see how it is. I don't think it is, but we'll see.
How do you feel about the D, again, going shorthand without Clifton?
Well, it's a testament to Z. Carlo, again, a lot of minutes, tough minutes. I think it's taxing for Grizz at his size to play those heavy minutes. Johnny Moore. Camphor stepped in, did a nice job. Nice play in the power play backdoor look. I mean, it's one of his strengths to handle the puck in the power play, but played some good minutes for us, so that's what you hope. You have depth to go in there and do it. So forwards started to recognize that, I think, as the game went on, that when Cliffy was out, we had to manage the puck better as well. Probably did a better job at that in the third than we did in the second, for the most part.
On that, well, first or both, the power plays at Jake's, he and Camphor had just come on, but you didn't change the whole group, is that right?
Well, that's on them. They change accordingly, right? So I think Pasta stayed maybe as part of the rush. I didn't see what happened exactly down that corner, but they were in the process of a change, and sometimes they will stay a little longer, a few of the guys. So we try to get them to change on time, but we don't want to disrupt the whole flow of the breakout either. So it worked out. Their D do play away from the net a little bit, so there was some opportunity to make a backdoor play. It was part of our plan. Didn't work out well at all. They pressured us hard the first 3 power plays. We just were not prepared for. So shame on us, or shame on me, but players need to recognize that's where you try to spread out to get puck possession and then get into your offense. So we did a better job with it in the third period. Then we got a fortunate break on the third goal. It squeezed in there. Sometimes you need that.
On that Ristolainen goal, on the Ristolainen goal, is he expecting a whistle there, you think, or is he?
I don't know what happened. That's again, they got a break on that one. I think it was just one of those plays. He was maybe trying to tuck it under Tuukka's pad. Tuukka, maybe just the communication. He didn't know that he was tucking it under, so he kicks his leg back. But it certainly looked like there could have been a whistle on the play. It wasn't, and I think that's the best I could. He'd probably know better what happened.
You haven't shied away from your time here as a coach of doing that, of trying to send that message to players, where it's veteran guys, younger guys, and they've always responded. As a coach, what does that mean when you send out that message?
It means when they stop responding, I'm probably out the door. That's probably what happens with a lot of coaches. I'll be perfectly honest with you. You got to find a different way to send your message. So right now they have responded. I think internally, the message you usually send is listen, as long as it's not personal and you're trying to get them to play the right way, I think the guys will back you up on it. I really believe that. Only they can speak to that. So that's what we got to ensure, that the message is sent in the proper manner, pretty direct, and then give them an opportunity to play their way out of it. It's not like we buried the guy the rest of the game. He was back on the power play. He's back with Krejci, going to play at his regular shift. So I think that's part of it too. Hey, give him the opportunity. And he responded. So like I said, when they stop responding, I have to find a different way. Right now, that's what I know. That's how we do it. So far, so good, I guess.
Take one more.
With Camphor, do you pretty much have a feel for him? I mean, when he doesn't play for a long time, when he's in Providence, and then that you kind of have confidence in him no matter when he gets in there, or does he kind of have to earn that when he gets back?
No, I think because he's been in the league, we know he can play. I think we know his strengths and his weaknesses, so we try to minimize the weakness situation, put him in spots where, like he can play in the power play, Matt. He's got a good shot. He sees the ice. We want to try to ensure that when he's here, in for somebody, especially with McAvoy out, that he gets those opportunities. He's going to feel better about his game. You know, he's not a matchup guy like, you know, maybe when Clifton goes in has a little, you know, more of that game. So we're just trying to find the balance for him. And I think he's responded well to it. He's learned how to do that over the years. Not play for long stretches and stay sharp. You got to give him credit for that. Now, he was in Providence, so he was playing, but he did it last year without playing in long stretches, and that's a sign of a good pro. And you know, that's, you know, unfortunately his job description right now, and he's handled it well.
Thanks, everybody.